feel about you, how they feel about the relationship you guys shared, how they feel about, any communication with you or getting back together, why they felt like the relationship had to end. It'll just be a really in-depth look at your ex-Capricorn's energy regarding you and the relationship that you guys shared and what's going to go on. And this is just for April 2018 only, okay? The energies are most likely to change as we get into May. So don't think this is like a forever after type of reading. This is just for April. And as always, all the decks I am using are listed in the description below. So let's see what the overall energy is for your Capricorn Ex in regards to you and the relationship. Like, this is just a really high perspective. And then we'll draw more cards to break this down. Okay, so Flame Tree, the start of something new. Now, this could indicate pretty much only two things to me. So since this is a general reading, you really need to apply this to your situation, how it fits best. Not so much how you want it to, but how it really fits. So this here is either A, your ex-Capricorn has a new spark of interest in you, in the relationship, like this would be like, I want to be back, or I want to have a better relationship. Or this is your ex-Capricorn feeling like, they're done with the relationship and they're ready for a new beginning for themselves and for you, I would say with other people, but it doesn't even have to be like that. It's just happiness for them, happiness for you in your own separate lives. So it's like an opposite. It's either, hey, I see this future for us, or it's, hey, I want you to be really happy and I want to be really happy. So let's pull more cards, and again, apply that how it's most likely to fit and play into your situation. Okay, so let's pull a Cups card to see what your ex-Capricorn's emotional energy is about you and about the relationship. Wow, okay, so this here is like very sweet. If this was not general, I would really go just one way with this reading, but it is general, so I have to go two ways. Again, with the flames up there, this is like, hey, I want us to be back together. I want to work this out. Like, I still love you. You're my one. You're my partner. Nobody knows me better than you. I can't forget you. I can't let you go. Now, on the other side of this, with that other scenario, is, we had a really good friendship. We had some sort of connection or bond outside of our romantic connection, and I want that preserved because that was something special. So let's continue to pull some cards. Let's look at your ex-Capricorn's mental energy around you and the relationship you shared. Oh, well, we got two that wanted to come out, so so we have Two of Orbs and Nine of Orbs. So mentally, your Capricorn, some of you, it's like this Capricorn is so blocked, like they only want to get with you, get back with you, like you're the one, and I don't know if you're interested in getting back with your Capricorn or not, but some of you, like, that's the case, and I feel like you kind of know, or at least in April, like if you're kind of on the fence and you're like, well, I really just don't know which way this reading will go, in April, you will know your Capricorn, if it's the Capricorn that wants to get back with you and work things out, like you'll know. But with this here, some of them, it's like they wonder, like, is this even a possibility? Can I even reach out to my ex that I hurt so bad? Or just whatever. It's just mentally they are quite blocked. So emotionally they're very attached to you, but in their head, like, that's where things go wrong, and they're really closed-minded about it. So let's see. And for some of you, this is definitely indicating, like, you know, if your Cap really wants you back, like if you're dating other people and stuff, it's really bothering them big time. Also, for some of you just wondering what the hell you're doing is making your Cap go nuts. Like, what is my ex doing? Who are they seeing? Are they happy? Are they being intimate with somebody else? Like, okay, so overall energy, we have the Five of Flames. This here makes great sense to me. What this is telling me is your Capricorn is kind of like back and forth, very, you know, just not settled inside about you and the relationship, and they definitely want a resolution somehow, some way. So let's pull some emotions cards to give a label to this energy. You know, what is the primary emotion your ex-Capricorn has about you? What is the primary emotion your ex-Capricorn has about the relationship you shared? And what is the primary emotion your ex-Capricorn has about, you know, a reconciliation or making amends or just, you know, having a reckoning, whatever the case is for you. Alright, so we have the trusting card fly out. So I'm going to say for most of you, this is probably a situation where Capricorn probably screwed up. And they really see you as a reliant, and like a dependable person that they can count on. Because when I was saying, how does Capricorn feel about you? You know, that's what came out. So how they feel about the relationship that you guys shared is resistant, rebellious, defensive, closed. Again, this comes back to this Two of Swords, where they're refusing to see everything as it truly was. Maybe they're refusing to see their own place in that relationship. Oh, look at this. What did I tell ya? How does your Capricorn feel about getting back with you? Or, you know, talking to you again, making things right, and we have longing, yearning, wistful, homesick. Now listen to me. Just because your Capricorn is missing you bad does not necessarily mean that they are trying to get back with you, okay? I just have to put that out there because I never want to give anybody false hope. And, you know, think about it. Like, sometimes we all have feelings where we're conflicted, where we're really in love, but we just know, like, we know that that person is not good for us at all, and we have to break those ties and move on, you know? So in this reading, they definitely miss you and what you guys had. And, you know, there's this nostalgia in them, and they probably, you know, I would say more of your ex-Capricorns are open for a reconciliation than not, just based on this reading. But it's like they're stubborn as hell, and they're like standing their ground about something, which is almost ridiculous because they love you. They, you know, I don't know what their deal is, why they gotta be so stubborn and just, close their mind, and it causes all this conflict inside of them. So, with that said, let's see why Capricorn thinks the relationship had to end or break up, or why it's not together at this time. Doesn't mean that they are right in their thinking, but, you know, this is just where they are coming from, or what they believe is happening here. So we have wishing, that's interesting, and we have self-worth. So, what I feel about this is, there may have been like some codependent type of energy. One of you could really have self-esteem issues, or just be really controlling and jealous. Also with the Capricorn, just their energy, they may have been seeing you as somebody who is more dreamy as opposed to being grounded and established. You know, it's going to be different for everybody, but with those energies, it's just like, I'm really feeling as though somebody has like serious insecurity or like codependency, or has more of like, oh, everything will just work out, but it will work out, it will work out, it will work out, but nobody's doing anything to change anything. They're just, oh, it's gonna work out, oh, it's gonna work out. Well, I'm all about it's always gonna work out, but if you aren't doing a damn thing to make that happen, no, it's not. Nothing is gonna change. Like, it's not gonna change. So, very interesting that is the energy coming out. Why, Cap? And I wonder if there wasn't, I don't see it so much in the cards here, but if there was any type of like infidelity, that is definitely what's holding Cap back. Okay? Oh my God. Love yourself first. Yeah, for some of you, this was about, I think your Capricorn was cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. We have weddings. So yeah, some of you were married, and I think your Capricorn cheated on you, some of you. And that's kind of what's going on here. Huh. Yeah, passion. Okay, so let's see how the energy is going to play out between you and your Cap in April 2018. True love and trust. So what I see, if those of you who are like, oh, look at what's next, damn. What I feel here is, if your Capricorn is coming to you, your ex-Capricorn, wanting a reconciliation, I 100% believe it's because they really think you are their true love, like, no matter what happened, okay? Some of you have a Capricorn, but damn, they're being stubborn about something for some reason, okay? Some of you might also be feeling this energy where you're like, man, this Capricorn is my true love, but I'm just not even hearing from them. Trust the energy. Okay, so if your Capricorn is coming back and they're like, hey, I love you, you're the one, and you feel that, like you feel it in their soul, trust that. You'll know. Now, for others of you who are like, I really miss my Capricorn, all of that, if you don't hear from your Capricorn, just trust the energy, okay? Trust the energy for April. So, where are we at in this reading? Where are we at? Okay, let's see why you're holding on. Like, if you are, because not all of you are, okay? But let's see, for those of you who are, like, this is the card that's going to explain what you think, like, why you feel like this Capricorn's the one, or why you're still holding on, why you can't let go. So let's see, okay, there we go. Wow, many of you feel like this Capricorn is your destiny, okay? Those of you who are really having a hard time, you believe that this Capricorn is your destiny, 100, and that is why you don't want to let go. So let's pull you some advice, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say about what you should do in regards to your ex-Capricorn. I just feel like for many of you, this Capricorn really wants you back. Alright. We have medicine man, medicine woman. A lot of healing needs to take place in the relationship, in you and them. Okay, so I know right off the bat, for you guys to come back together successfully, true healing needs to take place all the way, like the energetic level, not just your mind, not just your heart not hurting anymore. Like, true energy healing needs to happen for you and your ex-Capricorn. Some of you that, you're not hearing from the Capricorn or all that, I would highly recommend getting some Reiki. And there's a ton of YouTube videos out there where it's, have your ex call you or whatever, and just listen to them, because what that does is it opens up your energy and puts it out there to the universe. So if your ex really does want to communicate with you, they're going to pick up on that subconsciously and they will reach out, all right? But either way, serious energy healing needs to happen between you and the ex, Capricorn. Yeah, ego medicine. It's time for you both to really come to a higher perspective, and since this is your advice, especially you, about the situation. When you allow this to happen, you're just going to see things differently. Some of you might not even want your ex-Capricorn back anymore once you allow yourself to fly as high as the eagle. Because the eagle, according to the Native American culture, is like, you know, they are between the heaven and the earth. They fly the highest. So they have a perspective. They are wise. They bring messages from the non-physical realm down to the physical realm. So that, you know, you need to fly high and look at this whole situation with your ex-Capricorn from a different perspective. Nice. With the white buffalo, the great white buffalo, so many of you, I hate that this is a general reading because, you know, it can't apply to everybody, but this is like things are going to get good. Things are going to get better. There's a second coming. So many of you with a Capricorn Ex, I just feel like that Capricorn wants you back. They're being incredibly stubborn. There's great healing that needs to happen and a higher perspective needs to be gained, okay? So those are the messages I have for you guys. For those of you that